Okay, this is a C blues. C for one measure, F9 for one measure, back to C. Back to F9, then C, D minor 7, G7, C. Very simple, nice blues tune. So, riff-based. That was my first opening riff, a real classic jazz riff. A lot of these riffs come from the big bands. So if you get a chance, listen to some of the old Count Basie records, Duke Ellington records, any of the big bands, and you'll hear the horn players playing these riff-style solos. In a section, too. A lot of times these riffs were used behind the soloist. So really take a listen to some of those big band records and try to identify and play some of the riffs that these classic bands used. And that's where these come from. Now notice the main difference between the C chord and the F9 chord is the E is in the C chord, and then it goes to E flat for the F7 chord. So, now F. You hear that? And then back to. Now here for the D minor, it's the 7th and the 5th. And then I resolve it, some kind of ending figure. Okay, next riff. Classic Charlie Christian. Okay, now the E flat's used for both the C and the F. And notice that's a cool little thing you could do to end the phrase. Okay, then we go to the F9. Then again. Okay, and towards the end, I started using double stops. Double stops are two notes at once. And we went over that with the All Blues song that we did. Right, you have a C, you have your E and G, F and A, G and B flat. And I like doing that, kind of a hammer-on. When you get to the F9, you're not going to hammer on the E because that's the main difference between the two chords. Okay, so riff-based solos. So what I encourage you to do with these play-along tracks is come up with your own riffs. Again, by listening to those old big band records, especially the Count Basie records, you're going to hear riff after riff with those horn sections. So try to pick them out, especially the rhythms, because that's really a big part of this riff-based soloing is the rhythms as well as the notes. Okay, let's move on.